Tucker Carlson and Fox News parted ways today. The network announced that in a statement. Carlson's final broadcast aired last Friday. News of his departure comes days after the network reached a $787.5 million settlement with Dominion Voting Systems. Carlson had also been named as a defendant in a federal lawsuit filed by a former senior producer for his show, who alleged that she endured misogynistic and a hostile environment while working on Tucker Carlson Tonight. So for more on this, CBS News chief election and campaign correspondent Robert Costa joins us now. I want to talk just kind of big picture here, because Tucker Carlson has been such a key figure in Republican Party politics post-Trump. What does this departure, portend for this upcoming primary?
Good to be with you, Caitlin. Several associates of Tucker Carlson tell CBS News that they do not expect him to mount a run for political office, including a run for the Republican presidential nomination in 2024. Okay. They say that Carlson prizes having a private life, that while he has been encouraged to run for office at different times in the past, it's not something that is on his radar in any way. And he was asked about it last year during a meeting with some House Republicans. And again, even in private, in confidence, he told them, according to our reporting, that he's not interested in ever running for president.
So this isn't some bigger ambition beyond television, but I am curious kind of what this void means in terms of, as we're looking, at this primary. I mean, he was very close to the former president, but also had some very critical words for him, according to what we saw in that lawsuit. Do you think that this makes a difference here? I mean, candidates have gone to Fox News as a place to give a lot of interviews, especially during this primary.
Fox News remains a place where many Republican contenders continue to appear. They also appear on other networks, including on CBS News from time to time. What we're seeing right now with Tucker Carlson is a lot of shock inside the right wing of the Republican Party, inside conservative media. He has been a highly rated figure for many years, someone who had a convening power for those who had ambitions inside the Republican Party, especially on the presidential level or on the congressional level. And so many Republicans had believed that he carried immense political capital with his program, and they would take cues from him from time to time about where the party's base might be leaning on a particular issue. So that guidance, that beacon politically for some of these Republicans, particularly in the House, will now be no longer there.
Speaking of Republicans who talk to other media outlets, you sat down with former Vice President Mike Pence over the weekend, and he gave you a little bit more information about what kind of timeline he's thinking about for running for president. What did he tell you?
Former Vice President Pence is still making a decision about whether he will run. I said, are you leaning in or leaning away from getting into the Republican presidential race? He said, well, I'm in Iowa. And I said, that's quite a tell. So he seems to be leaning toward a run, though he keeps pushing his timeline down. He had said about 6 months ago he was going to discuss it over the holidays with his family. Now it's almost May, the year before an election, still in that deciding mode for the former vice president. And we'll see what happens.
Yeah, those big debates start in August, so they're going to have to get in by then if they do. Bob Costa, thank you. Great interview in Iowa over the weekend.